empty. Empty in the house. This team?
Yeah.
That suit?
Yeah.
This arena?
Yeah. This arena, this seat for this team.
Oh, sat right near the glass.
I got the $20 tickets.
You?
$5 difference. It's ice cold. I had no idea.
First day, a little nervous here. Hey, so this Sunday, Hoops and Hamburg tonight.
You couldn't?
On in, up, look.
Okay, leave it.
There he is.
My dog was at that stage.
Ooh, I went to a doctor that
Gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop of love. Good, MP?
Come on, MP, we're behind you! You're the best!
report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or guest services staff member.
Folks, don't forget to come up to the game for calendar night. What's better way to pass the year than with pictures from your favorite mascots, Grizz and Whisker? 1, 2.
Oh, say does that.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K. This season's still very new. A lot of excitement, Brent, in the air.
Yeah, Kev, the bus is not worn off yet. We still have a few. Games before everyone gets settled down. We always talk about that 25 game mark, but man, fans, players, it's exciting. Somebody's going to make a statement here early.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Sarr out there with Ingram. Then there's Brewer. Then it's Kuminga. And it's McCain in a two-guard. 2 points. That one goes.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Jazz in Delta Center. Ingram outside. Golden State moving the ball around. McCain's shot is off. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And the basket by Thunder. You know, you look at MP, Greg, 3 consecutive Most Valuable Player awards, something that's only been done before by 2 others.
And those would be Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Pantheon-level achievement unlocked by MP. He is on a collision course with greatness.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The Warriors making the shot.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Brewer. Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to Kuminga. That shot is off. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Thunder missing. And so just over a minute and a half played. The offensive rebound. Sarr's shot is off.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Pass to Edey. The kick out to Williams. They set the pick for 3 and 1. Gets it to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the Warriors off to a slow start here. 7-point differential. To the middle. Here's McCain. Hits it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Thunder. Jacks up a three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
To McCain. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Ingram outside. Takes a three. McCain's shot is off.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Thunder. He's covered by Ingram. Tries the spin move. Here's Blunt. And Sarr pulls it down. Warriors trail by 7. Here's McCain. Brewer trying to free himself. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Here's Blunt. Some solid defense from Ingram.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Kuminga, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Grizzlies making the shot. Lets the three fly. Sarr with it. Last game he had 13. Cloak loose. 3-on-3. Here's Morris. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside, Kuminga. Now, here's Brewer. Not a lot of room. Sarr. It's deflected, and they recover it. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Blunt.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
It's good from long range. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Warriors. In our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. Take a look at the Warriors. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And looking at Memphis, they're coming together probably slower than most people anticipated, but still extremely dangerous, but trying to work out some kinks here early on.
Now, here's Adebayo. From 12 feet out, Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 12. Sarr with it. Williams picks him up.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Morris outside. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Blunt. It's up a 3. No good on the shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brewer with the ball. Now Sarr hits the 3-point bomb. Sarr's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Brewer. Back to Adebayo. Sarr with it. Now guarded by Murray. Pass to Sarr. Over in the corner, Kuminga. 5 to shoot. Here's Brewer. And again, no good by Golden State.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to Sarr. Now, here's Brewer. Here's McCain. Inside. Fades back. Kuminga with a wide-open look. Grizzlies with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional.
Warriors trail by 10. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Johnson. Ingram is out there with Ewing. Then it's Jones. And it's Adebayo in at the center. Johnson outside. And here's Jones. Still without a basket. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Williams passes to Thunder. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson kicks to Jones. There's the triple. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Blunt. Over Johnson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Blunt's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Memphis. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On the wing, Johnson. Back to Ingram. Outside, Jones. Ewing sets a screen for Jones. Again, the miss by Jones. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Williams passes to Thor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And Greg, you think about what they call a float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
They get it back. A shot by Caver. No good. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Thunder passes to Williams. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 6 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Ewing gets a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to... the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. Martin's checked in for Ingram. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
To the inside, Martin. And the layup's good off the glass. Martin's got his second bucket of the night.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
To the wing on the left. Outside Williams. From deep. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Morris is checked in for Memphis. The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on Project Big Man, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Williams for three, and again it's Memphis with the three.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Martin finds Adebayo. Pass to Johnson. Over Blunt. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Thunder. This one for three. The Warriors pull it in. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Golden State moving it around. Martin wide open. He fires. And the three off target. Memphis leading by 15. Over to the left wing. Pass to Blunt. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing. To sneeze at.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's McCain. He had 25 points last game. Tipped away. Whips down the windmill jam.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Jazz had quite a performance. Dropped in 36 points and made everyone around them better with his passing. A whole lot of assists. A mind-blowing effort. One that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Nobody near Williams. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got 9 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
On the wing, Brewer. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Minnesota. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Agidi picks one up.
Bam's side.
So it's Memphis, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
I think Keegan Murray's going to help them. 6'8", can do it all, great shooter, and he has that team-first mindset.
Yeah, he's comfortable being featured or playing a secondary role, so he can be plugged into pretty much any lineup. Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for Golden State.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper, but if you miss the target enough times, you become the victim.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Warriors shooting poorly, just 35% so far. They've got Morris. Edey out there with Williams. Then there's Blunt, and it's Thunder in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the first one at the line is good. Brewer hits them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. And it's denied. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Here's the screen. And that one is stuffed right through.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Pass to McCain. Drills it from outside. McCain's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Williams' shot is off. Ingram kicks to Brewer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams passes to Morris. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. He's got 8.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Warriors have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. He's perfect from the line this time. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Thunder. And there's the drive. Nice defense from Kuminga. Thunder's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here's McCain. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. McCain's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. Thunder passes to Williams. Can't connect from short range. Warriors trail by 19. Kuminga kicks to Ingram. Outside Kuminga. And a miss there on the triple. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Out to Morris. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Thunder. Good on the triple. Thunder's got 13 points. Out for the second time in his career, Greg, MP was first team all-defense last year.
And MP told us tonight it is a new season, but he wants to build on last year's selection and do it again. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
How about MP last season, Greg, winning his first Defensive Player of the Year award?
And, Kevin, it was great to see him get some well-earned recognition. MP's a hard-nosed player who just shows the commitment defensively. His impact goes beyond the numbers, and people around the league are taking notice.
Well, we've been lucky to witness the legendary career of MP. Greg, he continues to pile up the accolades in a way that we have never seen before.
And he's coming off his 8th NBA MVP. That's just incredible. He's got 2 more than Kareem and 3 more than Michael. He's put himself on the Mount Rushmore of NBA greats.
Well, there's not much to debate. MP has proven to be, Greg, one of the top players in this league.
No doubt. MP has put himself in that elite company after earning his 4th All-NBA first-team selection last season. And you know he'll be looking to earn that honor again this year. Frankly, I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
Back to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Williams has got 14 points for the game. Warriors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Brewer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
For 3, Ingram. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Morris inside. He's covered by Ingram. Bounce pass from Morris. The tray. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Morris. Warriors with the rebound. Czar's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. To the inside, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Thor. Here's Blunt. The Grizzlies with another miss. Brewer with the ball. Now guarded by Thunder. Here's Czar. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Brewer. Here's McCain. Bangs home the trifecta. McCain's got 9 points here in the second half.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers. And it's Jones with the ball for the Warriors on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. They've got Adebayo. Johnson is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Ewing, and it's Caver in at the 4 spot.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Blunt. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Jones from outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
He takes it in. Morris looking over the floor. No good on the 3.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Jones, no luck.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
Back to Martin. Outside, Ewing. 4 on the clock. Johnson finds Ewing. Offline with his 3. Memphis leading by 22. Outside, Williams. Here's Blunt. He's guarded by Ewing. It's good.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And the foul called on.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Roddy. There's a good screen. Shoots the three, and he's good on the three ball. Waddy. He's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Grizzlies. Here's McCain. Brent, of all the things I could ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Fires top of the key. Connects, the jumper drops. McCain's got 7 now in this quarter. Memphis leading by 23. Thunder passes to Vassell. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's blocked. Here's Thunder. It's Vassell on the wing. Out of the pass to Thunder. Jackson with the screen. And that will fall. A three-pointer on the line from Thunder. Thunder's got 10 points here in the second half. And for the 5th time, MP was part of the all-defensive team.
No doubt he takes a lot of pride on that end. MP makes a difference defensively, and the voters are recognizing that.
Pass to Vassell. There's the pick. Here's the three. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Brewer. And it's in there.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Thunder.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Here's Kuminga. That 3 off the mark.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Vassell. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
29 seconds left in the game. 3 on the clock. Here's Blunt. Here's Heaney. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Brewer diving in, and Brewer with the stuff.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had
Way to bring the effort tonight.